Hi guys, and welcome back to Simply Forex, the channel dedicated to you, the trader. We want you to be successful in the markets. So guys, I'm going to give you some gold every day. I'm going to let you know which currency pairs I'm looking to trade and which direction. And I'm also going to let you know which news that you must be aware of. So let's take a look at the chart and what I'm potentially going to trade today.
Traders, how the devil are you? How was your weekend? Mine was sunny, lots of sun and more sun, hence my bright red shiny face. But yeah, what did you get up to? Partying, relaxing, nothing? Let me know. Right guys, as always, I will let you know the day first of all. It is Monday, the 27th of June. And as always, we're going to look back at Friday's trade. We're going to look at today's potential trades, and we're also going to look at today's important news. All right, so let's start with Friday. We had two trades that we were looking to trade. The first one was this. This was the pound against the Canadian dollar, and we were looking to buy this market. Okay, so price was in a downtrend, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, and then price shot up super aggressively. Yeah, and it broke these last highs here. So as soon as these last highs are broken, we now have higher highs. Yeah, so we're looking for we're looking to buy this market because it's in an uptrend. And then on Thursday last week, we got this very bullish candle, and we were just trying to take price up to this blue line or even this blue line. Okay, but the market gave us a very negative red candle. Yeah, bad market. Okay, yeah, you can see here. All right, but we still made money, guys. Yeah, we still made money on this trade. Let me show you why and how. So let's look at the H1, guys, to see what happened. So we had our two grey zones. All right, so yeah, we had this grey zone and this lower grey zone. And as you can see, price come back into this grey zone. It reacted quite strongly with this candle. Okay, but with this candle, we don't have the risk to reward. If we entered here, our first target is the last H1 high. Okay, so that wouldn't have made sense, guys. Okay, so we didn't have enough reward because we would have to risk all of this for this little reward here. All right, just wasn't worth it. Okay, but price carried on down. And then we got this candle form at our grey zone. Okay, so, and this is also corresponding with the, European and UK Open, which is when I like to trade. So, although it's not a bullish candle, this wick, this large wick here, tells me that, buyers are in control. We can enter this trade. Okay, so I entered on the close of this candle. I put my stop below here. Okay, and then I took price back up to these last H1 highs here. Because our first target is always the H1 high, okay, as long as we get a risk to reward of at least 1:1, because our first target is always the H1 high, I closed here for 80%. Okay, so as soon as I close that, I'm 80% in profit. Things are looking great. Okay, and then we also get this candle, which breaks these last H1 highs. All right, yes, we also get this candle here. So I'm thinking we are off to the races. I'm a genius. I'm going to make loads of money today. But instead, guys, the market comes back down, eventually takes my stop out. But at this point, guys, I'm only in the trade for 20%. I've already took 80% here. And then the market took me out here for the remaining 20%. So made profit. Okay, made profit on that trade. Only a small but reasonable profit. I hope you took the same trade, guys. Enter here, back up to the high. Let me know how you traded this, guys. And then after that, guys, price did come down to this grey zone, but we didn't get any candle to tell us to enter this trade long. All right, but profitable trade. Next one, guys, was this. This was the New Zealand dollar against the Canadian dollar. Similar story to the pound Canadian dollar. So price was in a downtrend, yeah, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. And then price shot up very aggressively, like Mike Tyson aggressively, okay, breaking this last high here. So now we have higher highs, similar to the pound Canadian dollar. Yeah, and then all we was looking for, guys, is the next candle that we can enter on to take price back up. All right. And for me, yeah, maybe quite aggressive, but on this green doji, I was willing to look for buys up to this blue line or even this blue line here. Okay, guys. But yeah, I didn't enter this trade, but let's look at the H1 to see why I didn't. All right. So this always tells us exactly what went on, the H1, guys. All right. So yeah, by the time we start looking at trades was around here. Okay, so it didn't come down to our grey zone, but this is quite a, you know, a bullish candle because of this wick. Had a real rejection here. Maybe some of you entered on this candle. Maybe you got in here, okay, and took profit at the last highs. Put your stop here. I didn't, guys, because I was in the pound Canadian dollar. All right, and the pound Canadian dollar gave me a better setup because it come down and hit our grey zone, whereas this didn't. This would have been quite an aggressive trade. But you could, I'm just saying you could have done this. Maybe some of you did. Let me know. All right. So enter on this trade. You would have got a risk reward of 1:1 roughly. Okay. We did have this candle as well, which is very bullish, but it's trading into this last high, which is potentially an area of resistance. And what do? We never buy into resistance or sell into support. Yeah, that's what crazy people, mental people do. Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, so we couldn't enter on this green candle for that reason. All right. So price come back down. Yeah, we had this green candle here, but after this red candle, again, you would be a maniac to enter this trade. Yeah, you would have to be smoking something. Okay, so after this red candle, I am not looking for buys. Yeah, that has come down with a vengeance. And this candle here just isn't bullish enough anyway. Okay, so for these reasons, I didn't have a trade on this pair, guys. Okay, and it ended up breaking this grey zone. So it'd be interesting to see what it does down here. But for me, I didn't have a trade. Maybe you did. Maybe you got in on this candle. Let me know. All right, guys. So those were the two trades from yesterday. Yeah, and although the daily candle was very bearish on both of them, still managed to make money because of the first target is always the H1 high or low. Okay, let's look at today's potential trades now. Guys, hope you followed the trades from Friday, made some money again. Okay, so yeah, hope you got stuck into a few trades yourself. And if you did enjoy the recap, guys, if you can please smash the like button. Yeah, it really helps support the channel. Come join us as well. Join us at Simply Forex. We would love to have you. Yeah, subscribe to the channel and smash the notification button. That way you'll receive an alert every day and see my bright red face. Right, today, guys, we've only got the one potential trade for Monday the 27th of June, and it is this. It is the US dollar against the Canadian dollar, and we are looking to short this pair. Let me explain why. So, price was clearly in a downtrend, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, but then price come up quite dramatically, back up to these highs here. These are actually weekly highs, yeah, and daily highs, but yeah, come back up to here, and then it reacted, okay? So price come back down, all right? So this was the last low here, guys, okay? Price didn't continue its upward momentum, and instead it come down and broke this last low, okay? So for me, we now have lower lows, okay? All right, so let me zoom in a little bit just so you can see that. Yeah, so price was coming up, came up, okay. Yeah, had this low here. All right, didn't create a new higher high, and instead we got this bearish candle form on Friday, which broke these lows. Okay, so this is telling me price wants to come lower. Okay, so our first target is this 2800 psychological level, and even potentially these last H1, not H1, this is the daily chart, these last daily lows over here. Okay, but I don't expect it to do that in a day. If it did, something's gone terribly wrong in the world. Okay, but we're shorting this pair, US dollar, Canadian dollar. All right, for those reasons. And let's look at the weekly chart, guys, just so you can see. Yeah, so these are the last weekly highs here. And it's, you know, really bounced off of there with a very bearish candle, guys. And closed back into these last highs here as well. Okay. So, yeah, this gives us the confidence to take this lower. Let's look at H1 for our entry. And also, guys, if you look on this as well, guys, let's look on the H4 as well. All right, so let's look on the H4. H4 structure is in a downtrend. Yeah, was in a uptrend and then bang. Yeah, this low and this low have been taken out with this candle. Okay, so this is good news. H4 structure is in a downtrend. Okay, and H1 structure, yeah, which is our our entry chart. Okay, our entry time frame. But this is also in a downtrend. Okay, guys, and today I just wanted to plot the grey zones with you. Okay, so what I'm looking for is where price has reacted. All right, so first of all, I would put one at these last lows. Okay, on the H1. This makes perfect sense to me. Okay, but what I will do is include this last high here as well. Okay, so what we've done, guys, is took into account these lows. Yeah, this was all once an area of support, but it's now broke that with this H1 candle. Okay, but I also wanted to take into account this last H1 high. Yeah, because it's come down, come up to here, come back down. So it wouldn't surprise me if price comes back up to here. Okay, so that's our first grey zone. And then also, guys, price could potentially come up to some of these highs. So I want to do another grey zone which takes into account most of these highs. All right, because we're taking into account a lot of different highs. Yeah, we've got this, okay, even potentially these here. All right, but this grey zone is quite large for those reasons. Yeah, 80, okay, not that large, about 35 pips. All right, but yeah, so this zone and this zone, because of all these highs here, guys. All right, this is what price has reacted. Yeah, this is why I plot my grey zone here. Okay, guys, so today I just wanted to show you how I plot my grey zone, what I'm looking for. So now we've got our grey zones, what could happen? So price could retrace back up, yeah, to these last highs here. Okay, and then we get a bearish candlestick pattern form, we get a reaction. If we do, we can enter the trade and we can take price back down to this last H1 low here. We assume the H1 low is here, we don't know, it hasn't formed yet. Okay, but as long as we get a risk to reward of 1:1, okay, this will be our target. Okay, if price doesn't react there, it could come back up to our second grey zone, which corresponds with all these last H1 highs. Okay, and if that happens, great, we get better value. All right, so price retraces up to here. We want to see a bearish candlestick pattern form, can enter the trade, and then we can take price back down to these lows would be, you know, good common sense, close 80% of the trade, and then leave 20% to run down to our higher time frame target. All right, guys, so yeah, they're the two possibilities for the US dollar, Canadian dollar short. Okay, guys, so that's the only trade for today. Let's look at the crazy world of news now. Guys, if you're enjoying this daily morning analysis, then please come and join us. Yeah, come and join us at Simply Forex, subscribe to the channel and smash the notification button. That way you'll receive an alert every single day. All right, come join the team. Right, news for today, Monday the 27th of June. Okay, so The first piece of news that we're interested in, we're always looking for a 3-star rating. And the first one, as you can see, is this. At 1:30 London GMT, coming out of the US, we have a 3-star rating in the shape of core durable goods. Okay, so yeah, this could move any US dollar pair. And 2.5 hours later, just have to work out the maths there quickly. We have 1.5 hours later, actually. At 3 o'clock, we have the US, coming out of the US, we have pending home sales. All right, guys. So yeah, another 3-star rating. So this could move any US dollar pair. Okay. And then after that, guys, the last piece of news that we're interested in is this. At 7:30 London GMT, we have Lagarde speaking, the head of the European Central Bank. When she speaks, she can move the euro. All right, guys. So yeah, that's the news for today. Guys, I hope you have a fantastic trading day. If you've enjoyed the vid, then please subscribe, like, and share. And I will see you tomorrow.